Good morning, everyone. Today we'll see about interpolation, and in that we'll see there are two different types of interpolation: linear interpolation and circular interpolation. And after that we'll see what are macrons. Okay. First we'll see interpolation. What is this interpolation? So this method by a continuous path system moves from one point to another point is called interpolation. What is interpolation? Moving from one point to the other point continuously is called interpolation. The calculation of successive increment in slide position to reach the programmable point is called interpolation. What is that? Calculation of successive increments. So there are two types of modes. We'll write program: incremental mode and absolute mode. So here we are taking as incremental. So what it to do in incremental? Successive increments in slide position to reach the program. So when we write the program in incremental position, so it takes from starting point to end point, then again it takes from there to from end point to next end point, like that increment. So increasing, go on increasing the coordinates. So that is called the calculation of successive increment in slide position to reach the programmable point is called interpolation. Okay. So first one, what we have, continuous path with which moves continuously from one point to other point is called interpolation. Again, next incremental form, the slide which we write in incremental form to reach programmable point is called interpolation. Okay. So in that interpolation which which is necessary for any type of programmable consist of generating data points. So whichever it needs for generating data point from one point to other, that between given coordinate axis position. So in between coordinate axis position will be there within the mesh control unit. Within the machine control unit, that is MCU, a device called an interpolation. So a device, so whichever the coordinate axis position which we write in machine control unit, a device called an interpolator caused the device to move simultaneously from the start to end. So what it do? Simultaneously it moves the coordinates from start position to end position. That is called interpolation. So for any type of programmable consist of generating data points between the coordinate axis position within the machine control unit, a device called an interpolator. Okay. So what is that? Interpolator. So it has two types of interpolation: linear interpolation and circular interpolation. So first one we'll see linear interpolation. What is that linear interpolation? Linear interpolation, in linear interpolation, machining is done along a straight line including taper lines. So machining is done along a straight line in between the taper lines, including taper lines also it takes. Next, in linear interpolation, the coordination of the destinations are provided in the block along with the codes G01. So G01 is the linear interpolation. So we will write the coordinates of the destination for provided the block diagram, that is block G01 means linear interpolation. See how you are writing, but linear interpolation example, if cut has to be made from A to B as shown in figure at feed rate of 250. So how it shows? So first we write G01 as, so now we are writing the program. See here, G01 indicates linear interpolation. Next, syntax. How we write the syntax? N underscore G01 underscore. G01 means linear interpolation. Next, x underscore y underscore z underscore f. So x some distance, y some distance, z some distance, it will be there. F is equal to feed rate here. Okay, so G01 is the straight line feed moves in a combination of x, y and z direction. Z direction or Z axis. It's used specifically for the linear removal of material from the workpiece. So this G01 is used for linear removal of workpiece. Example. So how we write now? Program. Now we'll start the program. Example G01 program starts. Okay. Now program is 1002 I am taking. Program starts 1002. Next NS. N5 I will take. N5 90 G20 means block started 5. N5 means block number 5. Absolute inches. G90 means in inches I am taking. Units are taken by inches. G90 absolute method. G20. N10 again block diagram I have given. N10 M06 T3 means tool 3. T3 means tool 3. M06 means tool changes. Which tool is changing? Which one it is coming? T3 it is coming. Okay. Which one? T3 it is coming. So what is that? N10 M06 T3. M06 means tool changes. Which tool from before? I am keeping tool as 3. T3. So tool 3. Next N15. So block is N15 M03 spindle on. M03 spindle on. S125. 125. I am taking spindle on. M03 means spindle on clockwise at spindle speed is 1250. Okay. Spindle speed I am taking 1250. So N15 is block number. Next M03 is spindle on in clockwise and speed to 1250. Next step what it will come? N20 G00 x1 y1 means rapidly it is coming over to x and y axis x1 y1. So G00 rapidly it is coming. Next I will take N25 Z0.1 means rapid downwards it is coming. Z direction downwards it is coming to 0.1. Next N30 G01 Z minus 0.125 F5 means feed I am giving as F5 down to Z downwards it is coming. Z minus because it is minus sign it is coming to the downwards minus 0.25 at 5 rpm. Feed is 5. So it is measured in rpm. Next N35 is again block number X3 Y2 F10. So feed here it is I am giving 10 rpm. Okay. Feed rate for this I am writing the program. Okay. Feed rate I am giving 5 rpm. Z minus 0.25 Z01 N30. Next N35 X3 Y2 F10. So N35 next block number X3 Y2. All these are feed diagonal of X3 and Y2. Okay. Next F10 that is feed rate rpm I am taking. Next N40 G00 Z1 rapid up to Z1. So rapidly the tool is going to the upwards. N45 X0 Y0 rapidly over to X0 and Y0. Next N50 M03. So M05 N50 M05 I am taking. Next N50 is in what block number? M05 means spindle off. Okay. M03 means spindle on. M05 means spindle off. Okay. Now I have stopped the spindle. Next N55 M30. M30 means program ends. Okay. Here the programs will end. So what I have written? First one N5 G9. That is absolute method. The program written in absolute form. Okay. Absolute form with a tool with T3 tool changes. M06 means tool changes. Next is spindle speed I have given 1250 rpm. Next feed rate I have given 5 rpm. Okay, like this x1 y1 in rapidly clockwise direction it is moving. Okay, so N50 M05 means spindle of N55 M30 spindle program ends. So this is the program for writing this program. So next one, what is that? Same way we can write this also. Interpolation, linear interpolation example means then the program block can be written as N020. This N020 is the block number. G00 means program starts. Okay, program starts. X25 distance, Z00 some distance, end of the block. EOB means end of the block. By reading this block by MCU, the tool may moves to X and Z coordinates. Okay, the tool is moving X and Z. Next, this here what it is showing interpolation, linear interpolation example. The next program block can be written N030, G01. G01 means straight line it is moving, that is linear interpolation, straight line. N0, N30, G01, X25, Z. So it is moving from here, X25 it is here, and Z, see from here to here it is Z. Z25 it is moving this diagram, and feed rate it is taking 250 rpm. Okay, 250 rpm. N030 is the block number. Okay, this 30 indicates block number. G01 is linear interpolation. X25 is the x coordinate, Z30 is the z coordinate, F250 is the feed rate. Next, interpolation we have studied linear interpolation. First one is linear interpolation. Next one is circular interpolation. Okay, so this linear interpolation, it is to make a straight cutting motion. So why we use this one linear interpolation? To make a straight cutting motion from the cutter start position to its end position. So from start position to the end position we will cut the material in linear motion only. Okay, straight, that is straight. It always use the shortest distance. A cutting tool path can take in the mode. So we use the cutting by shortest path. The cutter moves from one position to other by the shortest distance between the end points. So it takes very shortest distance between the end points. That is called linear interpolation. So next we will see circular interpolation. What is that? Circular interpolation. For circular interpolation, not only the destination coordinates but also the coordinates of center of the arcs respective to the starting point of the arc will be mentioned. So it is nothing but destination means starting point of the coordinate but also the coordinates of the center. So from starting to the center, here we take the distance from starting to the center of the arc with respect to the straight point of the arc will be maintained. So here we will take from starting to the center of the arc. The data process unit calculates the radius of the circle of which the arc from the path and determines the various required of the interpolation. Next, circular interpolation, how we indicate? The code G02 is used for clockwise circular interpolation. So G01 is linear interpolation, G02 is circular interpolation. Okay, so the code G03 is used for clockwise circular interpolation. G02 also used for clockwise circular interpolation. So G02, G03 are, that is clockwise, this is counterclockwise. G03 is counterclockwise, clockwise only but counterclockwise, reverse direction it will move. Okay, so what is the example for here circular interpolation, the program of the linear interpolation? See, for this diagram how can we write the program? Let's see it. So circular interpolation, here we are seeing for circular interpolation, that is clockwise direction. So first what we write syntax, n will write, g02 will write because it is circular. Okay, circular, x, y, z also will write. Here we use I, j, k, l, f also, or n02 x, y, z, r, f also we can use it. So g02 is the clockwise radial or arc feed move. Okay, program starts now. 100, so some number I am giving 1003. Next n5, g90, g20, g17. So this g90 is absolute method. Okay, in absolute form I am writing this in inches. Okay, n10, m06, t2 means tool number 2, m06 means tool changes, n10, this 10 indicates block number. Okay, next step, n15, m03, s1200 ambilight. So this n15 is the block number, m03 spindle clockwise. So spindle clockwise it's moving. S1200 rpm. So feed rate I am giving, speed rate I am giving 1200 rpm. Okay. Next this n20 g00 x1 y1. So rapidly, g00 means rapidly to over x and y direction it is moving. Next n25 z0 z0.1. 0 point means downwards it is coming, rapidly downwards to z01. Next step, n30 block number g01. What is that g01? Interpolation. Okay, linear interpolation. g01 z minus 0.5 f5. f5 means feed rate, feed 5 rpm I am giving. Okay, g01 feed 5 I am giving. So z minus 0. means feed is coming to the downwards to the z axis minus 0.1. Next n35 g02 x2 y2 I1 J0 F2. So this is N35 is block number. Next arc feed, this is at radius arc feed. How much I am giving? Arc feed clockwise at radius of 11, at radius of 11 J0 at feed rate of 20 I am giving 20 rpm. Okay. Next n40 g01 x30. So feed rate over x direction it is coming. Next n45 g0 x3 y0. Y means arc feed clockwise with a radius of r2 means radius, with a radius of 2 it is coming. Next n50 x1 y1 r2 with a radius of 2, feed clockwise I am giving with a feed rate of 2, that is radius 2, clockwise it is moving. Next n55 g00 z0.1, rapidly it is coming. g00 means rapidly it is coming up to the z01. Next n60 x2 y, rapidly over to x and y axis it is coming, x2 and y 1.5. Next n65 z g01 z minus 25 means feed down to minus 25. Okay. Next n70 block number g02. Next x2 y 1.5 j minus 0.25, that is j is full circle arc feed. Okay, j means full circle arc feed moves. Next g00 z1, rapid up to z1, it rapidly it comes till z1. Next n80 x0 y0, rapid over to x and y. n85 m05 means m05 I am giving, m05 means spindle off. Now I am stopping this spindle. n85 block number, n90 m30 means program ends here. Okay, so this is the program for this in circular interpolation, that is for. Next so here the example one more they have given. The program block from the clockwise can be written as n0 20 g0 to x10 z minus 20 10.2, that is radius k 2.0. Okay, means what is that? Cut clockwise arc with this format block. With x, z are the end coordinates, x, z are the coordinates, I, k are the circle. Okay, I and k are we are using, so I and k indicates the center coordinates of the circles, whereas x, y are the end coordinates. Next, mark. What is mark? Okay, next we will see macros. Okay, macros. What are these macros? These are also called as parametric subroutines. So there are different types of subroutines in macros. There are different types of subroutines. So what is macron? Is a parameter or subroutines containing parameters and other values. So macro means what? Macro is more flexible than the standard subroutines. Okay, macro subroutines then flexible than the standard subroutines with added functions and parameters, that is called macros. So macro statement in APT is like subroutines. The macro subroutines reduces the total number of statements required in APT program. Means what is this APT? We have studied automatic program tool. Okay, this macro subroutine is defined by the statement of the format. So how it is defined? Like this: symbol is equal to macros by macro, macro by parameter definition. So in this way we will indicate the symbol for macro. What is that? Symbol is equal to macro by parameter definition, that is called macro. So the macro are written in the same way as the subroutine except the parameters. The parameters are specified by symbols. So parameters are expressed by symbols. The symbols for parameters are like star or number like /1 /2. So macros are nothing but symbols. Subroutine symbols, parameters like slash, star. Examples like main program and macro. Suppose for example, how we write programs means what is that? Program. Suppose for example main program, how we write, macro program how we. So main program means n0 10. Suppose that is block number n0 10 I will write, whereas in macro how will write? n10 /n10 a/1 I will write. Okay, that indicates the block number. In main program normally how we write? n0 10 I am writing. In macro how I will write? n10 a/1. Okay, that is macro language. Next n0 20 means n20 b/2, that is second block. Okay, n20 b/2. Next n30 how I will write? n30 c/4. So like that we can go on writing the macro numbers. So in this way, in the main program G65 is used for calling a macro. So G65 means calling the macro in the main program. P1020 refers macro and the value of parameters would be /1 is equal to, it has the value, that is /1 value is 17.5 and /2 value is 30.5, /4 value is 15.6, 7 means 10. So like that the values also it is having. So for call by symbol comma parameter specifications, so we have a symbols to write the symbols in APT language. These parameters we'll use like slash, star, all those things. Okay, so the value of parameters are specified in terms in main program. The instructions to call the required subroutines contains the value of parameters specified in order in which to appear in the subroutines. Okay, so see here, this only I told you. So main program macro, in macro language how we write? This is macro. So here I am writing, suppose n, here a program n10 n10 I am taking means here the what will be the program of in macros n10 slash a slash 1. Next n20 means b slash 2, like that I will slash will be added for this. Okay. Next, in above example, the main program M98 P10 10L2 means what is this mean? M98 is specific miscellaneous function for M98 call of the subroutine. So M98 is specific miscellaneous calling for subroutine program. In next 10 this number after P reference macro being called. So P10 means macron is called. P reference to macron being called. L2 specify the number of times called. So how many times we are calling, that is indicated by L2. Okay, L2, L3 number of times. So these macrons here, the subroutines macrons are 10 called twice, and the value of the parameters from /1 to /4 would be 40.00, 40.5. So from 1 to 4 would be, so these are the values for this. /1 means 40, /2 means 50, /3 means 40, like that it represents. Okay, so this is the macron. So what is the macron? Macron is a parametric subroutine, contains parameters that like a slash, star, all those things, values. Macro is more flexible than the standard subroutines, which adds functions and parameters. The macro is called from the main program. So macron is called, we will call one by one step in macron. So the macron is called from the main program with the set of numerical values. So from numerical, giving the numerical values, we will call the, for this macro program we will call from the main program. This allows it to use one and the same macro to machines different in sizes but similar in shape. So different in sizes but similar in shapes. It reduces the total number of statements required in the programs. Okay, so formula, what is the formula for this? Symbol is equal to macro by parameter definitions. Okay, so this is called macro. So today what we have studied, what is interpolation, what are different types of interpolation, that is linear interpolation and circular. Next what we have studied, macro. What is macros? Okay, macros are parameters, that is giving the numerical values, and it is denoted by a parameters, the values like symbols, that is slash, stars, like that. Okay, so today we'll end the class here. So next class we'll see tomorrow.